Steve here with Fitbully T. Shout out to the Foundation Raw. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, the Foundation Raw. For one, he owns pressers. For two, we're gonna bring you some lives. He's got 3 different blends here. This is the only one that doesn't have bone in it. Every one of them has fish or some type of protein. Now you say, I asked him literally on live. You can go to Fitbully Kennels on IG and watch the live because we collaborated. I'm actually going independent, which I don't normally do, but I like what he said so much. I like the energy. I like the pulse that the live had. You go, perfect, man. Let's keep this up. Point is, on the live, I said, hey, why red meat? Well, in the wild, we keep going back to the wild, even though the dogs are in a very comfortable home. They would probably eat 99.9% of the time red meat. Those are your venison, that's your elk, that's your sheep, that's your goat. That's the things that are out there roaming in the pasture per se. And you go, huh. It has a good, just enough fat. It provides satiety. Leaner meats do what? Keep the dog or whoever hungry. So a dog can last longer when they're eating casein-like proteins, AKA red meats. So in this case, it comes in about a 5-pound tube. He's got some big ass presses, if we're being candid, and he gives them a whole tube. So he had 20,000 pounds delivered to his house. Only thing I'm gonna add to this night, as you see, some bone, definitely some fish, and second, some sweet potato, and then this. I'm gonna see how the dogs fare. We did a live where Eco got to eat his on live, and we'll do some, some overlays, but I get the question all the time, how do I start feeding raw? Let me tell you this. I can't tell you how. I'm playing, I can, because we have guides on my dog tools. But what I will tell you is something like this, manufactured here in the US, could simplify your life as simply a start. So if you've got a dog food, you're doing 2-3 scoops of dog food, cut, boom. Set it on top of the dog food, let it unthaw a little bit, and boom, you just started feeding raw. Then guess what? Do a little bit more. Less dog food, more raw. Boom, do a little bit more. Less raw food, less dog food, more raw. And then if you feel the dog is lacking anything or has digestive issues, of course, I'll continue to work with him to formulate some type of, what do you call it? Fiber. Something like a fiber roll in a sense. But at anywho, foundationally speaking, a dog needs protein, fat, and fiber. Bones actually do provide some form of fiber. This is clearly protein, and each one of these has a fish in it as well. So shout out to my guy. All I'm adding tonight are 2 things of fish, even though they got some. Our dogs are super active, so I want to make sure they don't miss. Definitely the sweet potato, got some raw chicken bones, and then I might add some blueberries, but I probably won't. And if we're being technical, you can always add puppy blocks or fortified, but I'm gonna trust that this is a good meal tonight. And we're gonna go in here. We're not gonna go and feed Tron. I said Ron. He should be Ron. The sauerkraut is gonna help his microbiota as well. Again, fermented vegetables help boost gut health. Gut health, a strong gut will allow you to absorb nutrients so you can maximize the dog's potential. Stay tuned, take care of your dogs, people. We'll give you some B-roll of the dogs chewing on a little bit of this, and we're gonna keep this show rolling. Guys, so again, shout out to the Raw Feeding Foundation, or the Foundation.
The Foundation Raw.
There you go. Thank God for people like Jamarcus. They're better at this stuff than I am. We'll just continue that episode. You get to say, hey, what do I feed my Frenchie? What do I feed my Bulldog? What do I feed my, whoever, German Shepherd, Shiba Inu, GSP, Golden Retriever, Labrador. What do I feed these dogs? I like what you're feeding raw. What do I feed mine? Oh my, what a time. That's a journey. But it looks like he's made our lives a little simpler. Here you have a stogie. No smoke, all gas. And you simply break it down by 4% of your dog's body weight and feed it to the pups. This roll, I believe, is probably a 3-pound roll. The bigger rolls are 5 pounds. Technically, these Frenchies, they can eat quite a bit. I'm going to give them half this roll in this particular meal. And I'm going to turn around and give them the other half tomorrow. They eat every day at least. They're down to 1 meal a day. They're going on 4 or 5 months old. Stay tuned, people. Take care of your dogs, all right? We've been at it all day, huh? All day. It's getting late now. And I've ran my mouth so long, I'm gonna have to come and get some hot tea here in a second.
Man, that sounds good.
What?
Some hot tea?
Just because I feel like my body can't even produce saliva anymore. It's like my jaws are hurt. And I haven't eaten but one meal today. But the dogs are living their best life. The work got done. Tons of good content between the past 48 hours. I couldn't ask for more. I just couldn't have. I mean, if you think, I could have done more, you're like, we did a lot. Let's keep this same pace and we'll be okay. Keep taking care of your dogs, keep living your life, and handling your business.